The Chronicles of Echo Valley. Segment 1. The Mysterious Arrival. In the heart of Echo Valley, a small village nestled between ancient mountains, a mysterious figure arrived under the cover of night. The villagers, curious yet cautious, whispered about the stranger. They called him Rowan, a wanderer with eyes as deep as the ocean and a cloak that shimmered like stardust. The village of Echo Valley was known for its serenity and the echoes of ancient tales that seemed to linger in the air. As dawn broke, children peered from behind their mothers' skirts, and elders gathered in the town square, discussing the arrival of this enigmatic newcomer. Rowan stood at the edge of the square, observing the bustling life of the village. His presence was both inviting and intimidating. With a slow, deliberate stride, he approached the village elder, Marla, who had seen many seasons and understood that every stranger brought with them a story. Conversation boosters. 1. Why do you think Rowan came to Echo Valley? 2. How would the villagers react to his presence? 3. Describe Rowan's appearance and demeanor. Marla, with her wisdom and calm demeanor, welcomed Rowan and invited him to share his story. The villagers, though wary, gathered around, eager to hear what this mysterious stranger had to say. Rowan spoke in a voice that seemed to carry the weight of countless journeys, hinting at secrets and adventures that lay beyond the mountains. The story was about to unfold, and the villagers of Echo Valley were on the brink of an adventure they could never have imagined. Segment 2. The Lost Legend. As the villagers gathered around Rowan, his voice carried a sense of mystery and adventure. He began to share tales of his travels, speaking of a lost legend, an ancient artifact hidden in Echo Valley that could grant immense power to its possessor. The villagers, entranced by his stories, hung on to every word. Rowan described the artifact as a shimmering crystal, imbued with the essence of the valley itself. According to ancient lore, the artifact was hidden by an ancient civilization that once thrived in Echo Valley. It was said that whoever found the crystal would gain the power to shape the fate of the valley and its people. Listening skills enhancement. Pay attention to Rowan's descriptions of the artifact. Imagine the landscape of Echo Valley as he describes it. Discuss the implications of finding the artifact. The villagers, their curiosity piqued and their imaginations alight, decided to help Rowan in his quest. They believed the artifact was linked to their village's prosperity, and the chance to find it was too great to pass up. Rowan, sensing their eagerness, explained that their journey would not be easy. They would need courage, wisdom, and trust in one another to succeed. As the sun set over Echo Valley, the villagers made their preparations. They gathered supplies, said their goodbyes to loved ones, and formed a small group of the bravest and most determined members of the village. Rowan led the way, his cloak shimmering in the fading light, a beacon of hope and adventure. The next segment will see Rowan and the villagers embarking on their quest. Segment 3. The quest begins. The next day, Rowan and a group of brave villagers set off to find the artifact. They trekked through dense forests, climbed rugged hills, and faced numerous challenges. Each step of the journey brought them closer to unraveling the mysteries of Echo Valley. The first challenge was crossing the Whispering Woods, a forest known for its eerie sounds and thick foliage. The villagers, though apprehensive, trusted Rowan's guidance. Along the way, they discovered clues, ancient carvings on trees and mysterious symbols etched into rocks, left by the ancient civilization that once thrived in Echo Valley. Conversation boosters. 1. What kind of challenges do you think they faced? 2. How do the villagers support each other on this journey? 3. Describe the clues they find and their significance. With each clue they found, Rowan pieced together the puzzle of the lost legend. The carvings and symbols seemed to tell a story of guardians who protected the artifact and the tests that awaited those who sought it. The villagers, inspired by Rowan's determination, felt a sense of unity and purpose. As they ventured deeper into the valley, the terrain became more treacherous. They crossed rapid rivers, navigated narrow mountain passes, and encountered wild creatures. Each challenge tested their resolve, but it also strengthened their bond. The villagers learned to rely on each other's strengths and support one another in moments of weakness. Rowan, with his knowledge and calm demeanor, was a beacon of hope. He shared stories of his past adventures, keeping the spirits high and the group motivated. The villagers began to see him not just as a stranger, but as a leader and a friend. The journey continues with increasing challenges and deeper bonds forming among the group. How do you think their trust and unity will be tested next? Let's keep the adventure going. Segment 4. The Test of Trust. As the group delved deeper into the valley, tensions arose. The journey had been long and arduous, and doubts about Rowan's true intentions began to surface. Some villagers whispered among themselves, questioning if Rowan had a hidden agenda. Others remained steadfast, trusting in the wanderer who had led them this far. The pivotal moment came when they reached a perilous ravine. The only way across was a narrow, rickety bridge swaying precariously over the chasm. Rowan stepped forward, his expression resolute, and assured the villagers that the bridge was safe. However, the sight of the chasm and the creaking wood tested the villagers' trust. Listening skills enhancement. 1. Listen carefully to the dialogues between Rowan and the villagers. 2. Discuss the importance of trust in their journey. 3. Predict how these tensions will impact their quest. Marla, the village elder, was the first to voice her concerns. She looked Rowan in the eyes and asked, "Why should we trust you, a stranger who appeared out of nowhere? How do we know you're not leading us to our doom?" Rowan, with a calm and steady voice, replied, "I have nothing to gain by deceiving you. I seek the artifact for the same reason you do, to protect and prosper at our home." The villagers huddled together, discussing their fears and hopes. Some argued that they had come too far to turn back, while others worried about the risks. Rowan stepped onto the bridge first, demonstrating his faith in its stability. He extended his hand to Marla, offering her the choice to trust him. One by one, the villagers crossed the bridge, their fear replaced by a growing sense of camaraderie. The shared experience of facing the ravine together forged a stronger bond among them. They realized that their journey was not just about finding the artifact, but also about learning to trust and rely on one another. The journey continues with deepening trust and unity among the group. Next, they face the ultimate challenge in their quest. Segment 5. The Discovery. After days of relentless searching, the group finally discovered the hidden chamber where the artifact was kept. The entrance was hidden behind a cascading waterfall, which Rowan and the villagers had to carefully navigate to reach. The chamber, revealed in a stunning display of light and shadow, was adorned with intricate carvings and ancient symbols that told the story of Echo Valley's past. As they stepped inside, the air grew thick with anticipation. The walls of the chamber shimmered with faint luminescence, casting eerie, otherworldly shadows. At the center of the room stood a pedestal, upon which rested the artifact, a crystalline orb that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Just as Rowan reached out to claim it, an unexpected twist unfolded. A guardian spirit emerged from the shadows, its form ethereal and commanding. Conversation boosters. 1. Describe the hidden chamber and its mystical ambiance. 2. What challenges do you think the guardian spirit poses? 3. How does the group prove their worthiness? The guardian spirit, with eyes that glowed like embers, spoke in a voice that resonated through the chamber. Only those who are pure of heart and intention may claim this artifact. Prove your worthiness, not just in courage, but in truth and unity. The villagers, though initially startled, gathered their resolve. Each member of the group stepped forward, recounting their journey, the bonds they had forged, and the lessons they had learned. Marla, the village elder, spoke of the trust they had placed in Rowan and how it had transformed them from wary individuals into a cohesive and united team. Rowan, with a humble bow, acknowledged the guardian spirit. We seek not power for ourselves, but for the prosperity and peace of Echo Valley. Our journey has shown us the true value of unity, trust, and sacrifice. Moved by their sincerity, the guardian spirit posed a final challenge, a test of selflessness. One member of the group had to volunteer to stay behind and guard the artifact, ensuring it would never be used for selfish purposes. Without hesitation, Rowan stepped forward, willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for the sake of the village. With the guardian spirit satisfied and the artifact secured, the group prepares to return home, forever changed by their adventure. Segment 6. The Return Home. With the artifact in their possession, and Rowan now the guardian, the villagers returned to Echo Valley. As they retraced their steps, they felt a profound sense of accomplishment and transformation. The journey had tested their limits and strengthened their bonds, teaching them invaluable lessons about trust, bravery, and unity. When they arrived back in the village, the air was filled with celebration. The villagers who had stayed behind welcomed the group with open arms, eager to hear tales of their adventure. The artifact, now safeguarded in a place of honor, was seen not as a mere object of power, but as a symbol of the village's spirit and resilience. Listening skills enhancement. 1. Reflect on the key moments of their journey. 2. Discuss the impact of the artifact on Echo Valley. 3. Share thoughts on the lessons learned from the story. Marla stood before the gathered crowd, her voice carrying the wisdom of their journey. We have learned that true strength lies not in any artifact, but in our unity and trust in one another. The bonds we have formed are our greatest treasure. The villagers nodded in agreement, their hearts full of gratitude and pride. Rowan, though now a guardian, was forever part of Echo Valley. His sacrifice and leadership had left an indelible mark on the village. As night fell, the villagers celebrated their newfound unity with music, dance, and storytelling. The echoes of their laughter and joy reverberated through the valley, creating new legends for future generations. And so, our story marathon comes to a close. I hope you enjoyed this journey through Echo Valley and found it both engaging and enriching for your conversation and listening skills.